Warning: the following video contains information about the murder and actions of a heinous and depraved individual. Viewer discretion is advised.
Before they stabbed to death the girl with the mind capacity of a child, they forced her to drink a cocktail of urine, faeces and detergent. Hello true crime fans and welcome to Behind the Yellow Tape. Greensburg, Pennsylvania is a city built on the steady rhythms of the Rust Belt, where the winters are long and the shadows on North Main Street feel a little deeper in the February cold. But in 2010, the darkness in Greensburg wasn't just a matter of the season. It was festering inside the cramped, cluttered apartment where 6 people, now known to history as the Greensburg Six, orchestrated a display of human cruelty so profound it left seasoned investigators reeling. The victim was 30-year-old Jennifer Daugherty. To those who knew her, Jennifer was a woman with the heart of a child. She had developmental disabilities that left her with the mental capacity of a much younger girl. Trusting, eager to please, and desperately searching for a place to belong. That search led her to a group of people she thought were her friends. Instead, they become her executioners. For over 30 hours, Jennifer was held captive in an apartment governed by Ricky Smearns, a manipulative ringleader who treated the lives of others like a sick game. What followed was a descent into a kangaroo court atmosphere. The group didn't just hurt Jennifer, they sought to strip her of every ounce of her humanity. She was beaten with a metal towel rack and a vacuum cleaner hose. Her hair was hacked off in a jagged, mocking display of dominance. The psychological torture was perhaps even more depraved. The group forced Jennifer to consume cocktails of urine, faeces, detergent and vegetable oil. They watched, laughing as she grew ill. They bound her with Christmas decorations, tinsel and lights, turning symbols of joy into the tools of her restraint. Throughout the ordeal, poor Jennifer reportedly begged for her life, even asking her captors if she could call her mum one last time. The answer was always a cold, resounding no. The climax of this nightmare was a literal vote. The 6 captors sat around and decided whether Jennifer should live or die. When the death vote won, the cruelty turned lethal. Jennifer was forced to write a fake suicide note, a final attempt by the group to cover their tracks. Then Melvin Knight stepped forward. In the bathroom of that apartment, Jennifer was stabbed repeatedly in the chest and neck. Even as she lay dying, the group continued to treat her like rubbish. They folded her broken, bloodied body into a plastic bin, tied it shut and dragged it through the snow to the car park of a nearby school. When a maintenance worker discovered the bin the next morning, the horror of Greensburg was laid bare. Jennifer Daugherty didn't die because of a momentary lapse of reason or a crime of passion. She died because 6 people found sport in the suffering of someone who couldn't fight back. In the end, the trial would lead to death sentences and life terms, but the scars on the community remain. Jennifer wanted a friend. What she found was a level of evil that most people spend their entire lives trying to pretend doesn't exist. Thank you for listening today, and remember, stay behind the yellow tape.